because that's not being recorded. All right, so some quick stats. This is our 25th session. We have had 30 guest speakers so far, 30 past members. I think April has been the month where a lot of people have messaged me saying that, hey, Danny, I've landed on a job. So don't give up hope. People are landing on jobs. This is a good thing, and we are growing really, really fast. We're only in our sixth month, and we are almost at 900 members. So we're growing really fast. Invite others. Share the good news with others. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to Neda. Neda and I met on LinkedIn a while back, and I asked her if she could guest speak at one of our sessions, and she agreed quite very quickly. I saw her speak at another session, and she spoke very well, and that was one of the reasons why I was motivated to reach out to her. Not only that, she too was looking for a job at that time, and she seemed to have a lot of knowledge on how to search for a job, how to look for a job. So why not bring someone who's already well experienced in that job search arena to share some of those tips and tricks? So Nita, if you don't mind doing a small introduction of yourself, and then also going into the one question that we ask all our guest speakers, can you please share one piece of insider knowledge that many job seekers might not be aware of, but would find incredibly helpful in their job search?
Sure. Thank you for having me. So nice to meet everybody. Thank you for your time. My name is Neda Sefati. I am from Canada, Montreal to be more specific. I bring 16 years of customer-centric experience. I've done a lot of customer service, technical support, service desk, primarily in telecom and IT. But in 2016, I took my career to the next level. I am a self-taught UX UI designer. I've worked at 3 early-stage startups. I learned some product management as well, and I've worked in several industries besides IT and telecom. I worked in the legal tech industry as well. I worked at social media management. I worked at a bunch of different companies, and I have a background in design, environmental design, with a concentration in industrial design and a minor in sustainability and renewable energies. What really makes me so passionate and what I really enjoy is project management. That is going to be my next role after the one I'm starting very soon, which is a release desktop lead role at Morgan Stanley. And the piece of advice that I will give everyone is what worked for me is really to go out of your comfort zone. And I still battle with imposter syndrome, with fear, but I will say fear over faith. Um, Faith over fear, sorry. Um, your fears will hold you back. The more you feed it, the more it's going to consume you. It's like a vicious cycle. What I will also say is exactly what Danish said about do volunteer work, do community building, um, connect with those that are community builders and connectors. My mentor, Bezran Hefel, who's in the audience and a volunteer in this beautiful community, mentioned to me, he's also my career coach, he talked to me about how if you are connected to a super connector or a community builder, you are 2 steps away from your next job, whereas if you're not, you are several steps away from it. So I will say connect, build your own community, give your time. The job search is brutal, but it's when you're in community, when you're going through the ups and the downs, that you really persevere. Another thing I didn't mention about me is I am a community builder. I am very active on X, transferring to LinkedIn very soon. Um, I'm going to be starting a podcast to help people with their job search with a good friend of mine that I met through Bez. Bez is also going to be appearing there with us. And another thing I'm doing is I host a space social audio room once a week on X called The Hunt. We have minimum 900 people, sorry, up to 3,000 people at times, and we give uh, tips and tricks to help people with their job search in tech, but also people from different parts of the world, different levels in their career join, and people have gotten life-changing opportunities. So it's not only for people that are looking for a job. We even have ghostwriters that find clients. We have startup founders. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's a beautiful community, and I will share my X profile for anyone who's looking to join, as well as the link to the community as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Neda, please share that information with the group so they can connect with you and continue learning. The whole point why I created this group is a sense of community, a sense of togetherness, so we can all come together and help each other out because there's no one specific way where we can get a job, right? You have to try different avenues of approach. You have to try different tips and tricks. That's why we have a different guest speaker every Friday. So you can get their point of view and make it your journey, right? Your pathway. So you can get a tip here, a tip there, and make it yours to make something that works for you. Thank you very much, Neda. So if you don't mind sticking around, we'll stop the recording right now, and then we'll go